We're gonna hike up the top of that knob so we can glass all this country around us. See if we can't spot a good deer.
This Coues deer is fun to hunt. Super fun to hunt. It's challenging. Frustrating. Coues deer, you just gotta be at the right place at the right time.
They look like that. They suck. Lay the hammer down on this disc.
Time to get fierce, baby!
Fierce Firearms presents The Fierce Life. Brought to you by Jack Link's Beef Snacks. Feed your wild side. Swarovski Optics. See the unseen. Fierce Firearms. Ferocious performance. Deadly accurate. Barnes Bullets. Optimized for your target. Sportsman's Warehouse. America's premier outfitter. Cutaback. More deer. Fewer blanks. Rizzini USA. Sporting and Field over-under shotguns for the discriminating shooter. Limb Saver. Caldwell Shooting Supplies. Cryptek. Battlefield to Backcountry. Hunting Illustrated Magazine. The voice of the hardcore hunter.
Thanks for joining us here on The Fierce Life. Today on the show, we're joining up with Thad Stevens of Barnes Bullets and Joseph Von Benedikt, an outdoor writer, as they head south of the border to Old Mexico, chasing big mule deer and Coues deer. Stay with us.
That Sonoran Desert's very thick, a ton of underbrush, cactus, cholla, that kind of stuff. So, you know, if you're down at the ground level, you're just not going to see anything. In order to get a decent look at those deer and be able to spot anything through the brush, you've got to get up off the ground, and those high racks are just perfect for that. Literally, unless you're on a high point somewhere down there, you're just not going to see anything.
Probably a mid-170s bug, 4x5. Pretty heavy. It's just a nice, good young deer. Up-and-coming buck.
You know, I grew up in southern Utah and spent a lot of time hunting in the desert. Some people may or may not get into that type of hunting, but I find it challenging. It's a different type of hunting than, you know, the alpine basins, the other type of stuff we do here in Utah. And then just the quality of the animals. You know, I think a lot of people have the perception that desert, no water, not a lot of feed. There's probably not a lot of life living there, and actually there's a ton of life in that desert. Plethora of game and deer, and you see something different and interesting all the time.
Barnes, the leader in bullet innovation, now offers hunters the ultimate in accuracy, terminal performance, and hand-loaded precision in a factory-loaded round. No time to hand-load, no problem. Barnes Vortex ammunition is available in center fire rifle, handgun, and safari calibers. Barnes, optimized for your target.
This segment of The Fierce Life is brought to you by Fierce Firearms. Ferocious performance, deadly accurate.
Second morning, a little bit of rain this morning, getting a little wet. Just encountered a few deer on this little ridge right here. Feeding over the top. A little slow so far, but we'll keep moving along and see how we do.
That's a white. Nice shot.
Hey,
Did you get that on camera, bud?
Got part of it. That was pretty quick.
hey,
Awesome.
that's up. I got here, boom.
You don't?
Yeah, it's on the dirt.
It happens quick, doesn't it?
Oh, it's my ass.
Pretty damn quick.
You know, Johnny was kind enough to send me a Fierce Edge for this hunt. We were shooting 190 grain LRX, 300 Win Mag ammunition in it. It's a new load from Barnes last year. The gun just shot absolutely phenomenal. Half-inch gun out of the box with that ammo. So definitely had the confidence in the rifle and the setup when we got there. You know, with the thought that we may be taking a shot on Coues at longer range. It worked great on the mule deer. Very, very happy with the rifle and the setup. Ended up keeping the rifle. We're down here in Sonora, second day of the hunt. Pretty rainy morning, but still seeing a few bucks here and there. Gunner, the super guide, finally got us on this guy. We've seen a lot of good deer, but we were looking for a big, wide, cool, classic Mexican deer like this one. So, very, very happy. Thank you, Gunner.
Thank you. He is wide. He's we don't have a tape on us, but he's gonna break 30, I think, pretty easily. This is kind of a standard here.
Shooting a 190 grain LRX, Orange Vortex out of a Fierce Edge. He delivered the bad news to this guy.
Jack Link's Beef Jerky presents Messin' with Sasquatch.
Ho!
Yeah. Hey! Hey! Looks good, doesn't it?
Come get it. It's yours. Oh, yeah.
Jack Link's Jerky. Feed your wild side.
Sportsman's Warehouse is your one-stop convenient place to shop. Whether you're into camping, hunting, or fishing, our expert associates can help you find the gear you need. We carry a huge assortment of quality equipment from the best manufacturers in the country and around the world. We have guns, ammo, rods, and lures, not to mention every kind of outdoor clothing for the whole family. You can shop in one of our fully stocked stores or visit us online at sportsmanswarehouse.com. Come to Sportsman's Warehouse and take it outside.
This segment of The Fierce Life is brought to you by Rizzini, sporting and field over-under shotguns for the discriminating shooter.
Beanie Boy, we just got a big shipment of shotguns in from Italy, from Rizzini. And also on this shipment, we got some special guns.
What? What do you mean by special?
We've got our first double rifles from Rizzini, our Nitro, 470 Nitro Express and 500 Nitro Express.
I don't even know what that means.
No, you don't. But Beanies, it's a big bullet that people that go to Africa and shoot big animals, like Cape Buffalo elephants, that's what that gun's for.
I know what the elephant is.
You sure do. And there's a custom shop gun in here for me. Let's check it out. Let's check out the shipment.
He's so excited. He's like a little kid in a candy store when he gets these new guns.
And little Giuseppe and Batista made this up just for me, buddy.
Little Giuseppe?
Your little buddy Giuseppe,
love
remember
Giuseppe.
him? Look at this thing. Oh,
Look at that. Oh, look at the
Look at
character
that.
of the wood.
it's got my initials in the bottom. Booyah, Beanies. Look at the wood on that.
How do we know that wasn't made for like Jeff Martin or someone?
I could sell it to Jeff Martin and it'd work just fine, wouldn't it? Let's put her together. I think the chuckers are in danger.
Yeah, you're actually going to use this to hunt chuckers?
Why not? It's a beautiful gun, but man, you don't want them just sitting in your safe. Look at this thing. Right out of the custom shop.
I thought you were going to drop it there for a second.
That is a round body EL custom shop gun.
It's official.
28 gauge. Look at this bad boy right here. This is a 470 Nitro. I'm actually going to use this gun next year and go over to Africa, shoot Cape Buffalo. But they regulated this thing, so it's a side-by-side gun, double gun. They've regulated it at 50 yards right there with Barnes. Barnes 470 Nitro Express, 500 grain, solid.
Dude, pull one of those bullets out.
Look, you pull the bullet out. I'm going to pull the gun out.
This.
Let's look at this thing. Look at that gun.
Ooh, that is.
It's
awesome.
got the big 5 engraved on the bottom. This one's called our Rhino Express. These are the first guns to hit the U.S. The
first
double,
Rhino? The
first
first
double
doubles?
guns. Yep, production.
Oh.
What do you think of the size of that beast? Woohoo! Beanies.
I'd have knocked
That's
anything
almost
out.
as big as your pointer finger.
Yep. I wasn't going to show the other finger.
Look at this beast. Right here. Let me get it together. Oh yeah. Boom. There it is right there, boy. Elephant. Cape Buffalo. What do you think of that?
How do you hold
and
it?
look. Yeah. Open sights, Beanies. I don't even think you've shot an open sight gun before, but we're gonna
Not
do
since my BB gun. I used to.
the little Red Ryder.
You know
that
those
you
chuckers you're talking about?
You used to shoot your little brother Paul with your Red Ryder. But let's
Well,
go
you
up to the
did.
range
I
and
still got a
shoot
scar
this.
on my thumb from that.
This thing is a beast. You think it's gonna kick with that big of a what? Well, hey, we are here at our range. Well, this is where we do all of our long-range shooting, where we dial in rifles for our customers. We've got targets all the way out to 1,000 yards, but we're shooting the new Rosini Rhino Express 470 Nitro. Beanies, I've set out a bunch of Shasta bottles here for you, and I know your favorite drink is Tiki Punch.
Mm-hmm.
And so we're gonna see if you can hammer a Tiki Punch. You get the first shot, Beans. We're gonna give you the honor and privilege of shooting the first 470 Nitro Rosini. What do you say, bud?
I just want to drink some first.
You want to drink a Tiki?
I don't want to put a whole tea.
Come on, get that gun out. Let's do it. Come on. There it is, Beans. Take out the Tiki, the one right in the middle. Now with open sights, usually aim a little lower. I'd get up above the, in front of the bench.
I wear my flip-flops on special
You really
days like
brought
this.
flip-flops for special occasions, Beans. You're really looking dressed for the occasion. Typical attire. Hey, do you want earplugs? Beanies, Beanies, hang on.
Give me something, give me something, give me something.
Hang on, Buzz.
Take care of me, bro.
All right, Beanies. See that freaking, take out that Tiki right there. He's getting ready to charge you, Beans. Take him
Damn
out.
you,
Aim.
Tiki.
See that Tiki? Take him right there. Aim a little low. Oh, you flinched, bud. You're really looking nervous. Did you take it off safety?
Yep.
Oh, boy. Oh, you
try
missed
again.
it. He's still going. Hit him again. Oh,
Shoot, that's a kicker.
wow. Beanies, what do you think?
Holy cow, you get ready for that, sunshine. Am I yelling right now?
Beanies, you were screaming. That buffalo is still going.
Loud noises.
Granted, the buffalo's a little bigger than your Tiki Punch right there.
That thing kicks you in the...
Granted, that little stick. Bring one down, 60 yards right there. Dead Cape Buffalo, right in the heart.
You gotta be kidding me.
Ditch the string and get the only bow sling on the market that has an integrated hand grip. Lightweight and comfortable design which gets you in and out of tree stands quickly and securely. Goes on and off silently and folds up to fit in your pocket or backpack. The Kodiak Air Bow Sling, new from Limb Saver.
Cuddyback has a trail camera for every budget.
Cuddyback White.
If you ever said, I just want pictures of deer, Cuddyback White is for you. High performance and reliability at a nice price.
Cuddyback Silver.
Cuddyback's flagship silver cameras give you quarter-second trigger speed, 20 megapixel images, and advanced features.
Cuddyback Blue.
The ultimate trail camera. Cuddyback Blue delivers more powerful illumination and industry-leading features. Cuddyback, more deer, fewer blanks.
This segment of The Fierce Life is brought to you by Cryptek, Battlefield to Backcountry.
As you just saw, Thad harvested a fantastic mule deer. It happened so fast, our cameraman had a hard time staying on the buck, but it was a dandy. Over 33 inches wide and just a great Sonoran mule deer. Now we're going to join up with Joseph Von Benedikt as they head to the mountains in search of a good Coues deer. Here we go.
So we got our mule deer this morning, and we're climbing up on some of these high points now, glassing for Coues. See if we can't find a good one.
I'm here in the Sonora desert. We've put a big Coues deer to bed, so we're gonna sit on him and see if we can catch him when he gets up. We found these deer. We found 2 bucks from about 1,000 yards, 960 yards by my rangefinder, and stalked in about close to distance, about 560 yards. So we're within range now. We're about 409, 410 yards from this deer, and it's slightly uphill, so I've dialed straight to 400 yards. Now we just have to wait. Hope he gives us a shot when he gets up. This is a fierce rifle, the CT Edge, carbon fiber barrel, titanium action, and 7mm Winchester shortback.
He's a beautiful deer, real heavy, a couple of extras off his right side, nice and wide. He's surprisingly wide for a Coues deer. You can kind of see his beam there. Anyway, it was huge relief. A great end to a very stressful 20 hours or so, 24 hours of hunting for this deer. But we got him in the end. It's what, the 3rd day of our hunt, Wednesday. Thad shot a nice big mule deer buck. I shot a Coues deer the first morning, and now we're looking for a giant Coues for Thad. See if we can get lucky out in this wide open country somewhere.
We're gonna hike up to the top of that knob so we can glass all this country around us. See if we can't spot a good deer. Oh, good looking country for Coues deer. Yeah, I mean, you work very hard. You spend a lot of time glassing, literally just picking a hillside apart for hours. Then when you find one, you know, you're about 30% of the way there. Keeping your eye on him, getting to him, being able to get on those deer, it's very challenging. It's probably one of my favorite things to hunt. Very challenging. They're hard to see, they're hard to shoot, they're small. Anybody that loves hunting mule deer will probably find Coues deer to be a real kick in the pants. So we've been glassing off this knob all afternoon. Seen a few does. It's just about getting dark. Got our spots towed up on the mountain far on the other side of us here, right on top. It's a long ways away. We ain't gonna make it tonight. Last night. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Gunner will come back and get him at some point. Send me a picture. These Coues deer are just fun to hunt. Super fun to hunt. It's challenging and frustrating.
Well, as you heard from the guys, they saw a fantastic Coues deer buck, but they ran out of light and they just couldn't get to it. Last day of the hunt, sometimes that happens. So, you know what that means? That's gonna have to come back next year. Some of the other hunters in camp did harvest some great animals. Check these out.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of The Fierce Life. Please join us again next week for more exciting action.